let's discuss the things that keep us entertained for hours and make us lose track of time. Our beloved movies. Hollywood often spends huge amounts of money on films, sometimes more than what audiences expect. Yet some of these films become legendary, while others might not make the money they hoped for. Sorry, box office flops. This is Opulence Luxury, where we discuss the luxurious life of the rich. We intend to delve into the behind the scenes of the most expensive movies ever made, examining what drove their costs, where the money went, and whether these massive investments paid off. Be sure to subscribe, click the notification button, and not miss out on exclusive videos of the rich. Number 9. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, also known as Star Wars. Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, is a 2019 American epic space opera film produced, co-written, and directed by J.J. Abrams. Created by Lucasfilm together with Abrams' production company, Bad Robot, it was released by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. This film is the third installment in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, following The Force Awakens, 2015, and The Last Jedi, 2017, and serves as the final chapter of the 9-part Skywalker saga, with a production cost of $275 million. The Rise of Skywalker had its grand premiere in Hollywood, Los Angeles, on December 16, 2019, followed by its release across the United States on December 20th. Among the trio of financial titans in the Star Wars universe, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker fell short of the studio's lofty expectations, grossing over $1 billion and securing its place as the 7th highest grossing film of 2019. The film garnered 3 nominations at the 92nd Academy Awards for Best Original Score, Best Visual Effects, and Best Sound Editing, along with 3 nominations at the 73rd British Academy Film Awards, including Best Special Visual Effects, Best Original Music, and Best Sound. At the 46th Saturn Awards, it triumphed with 5 wins, including Best Science Fiction Film. Number 8. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. It's another of the Star Wars series, and the second installment following the 2015 release, The Force Awakens. With a production cost of over $300 million, The Last Jedi centers on Rey's quest to enlist the help of Luke Skywalker, aiming to shift the balance in the Resistance's battle against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Meanwhile, General Leia Organa, Finn, and Poe Dameron are engaged in a desperate effort to evade a First Order assault on the beleaguered Resistance fleet. This film marks the first posthumous performance of Carrie Fisher, who passed away in December 2016. The movie was dedicated to honoring her legacy. As part of a new trilogy launched after Disney acquired Lucasfilm in October 2012, The Last Jedi premiered in Los Angeles on December 9, 2017, before hitting theaters across the United States on December 15. The film achieved success, grossing over $1.3 billion globally, making it the second highest grossing installment in the Star Wars saga, and yielding a net profit exceeding $417 million. Number 7. Avengers: Infinity War. Okay, do the math. The production budget would encompass expenses like cast salaries, crew payments, post-production work, catering, and much more. The extensive advertising campaign for Avengers: Infinity War is expected to perform exceptionally well at the box office, likely recouping its budget and generating profit. Debuted in 2018, Avengers: Infinity War is an American superhero film that brings to life the Marvel Comics team, the Avengers. This thrilling installment, produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, serves as a follow-up To the Avengers of 2012 and Avengers, Age of Ultron, 2015. The film is steered by directors Anthony and Joe Russo, with a screenplay written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. The film takes its cues from Jim Starlin's 1991 comic series, The Infinity Gauntlet, and Jonathan Hickman's 2013 work, Infinity. However, in 2016, Marvel decided to shorten the title to the movie's name. Production began in January 2017 at Pinewood Atlanta Studios, featuring an immense cast, with most actors retaining their MCU roles. Filming continued until July 2017, with additional scenes shot in Scotland, downtown Atlanta, and New York City. The movie's budget is estimated to be over $320 million. Number 6. Avengers: Endgame. This film not only had to deliver a satisfying resolution to the cliffhanger of Avengers: Infinity War, but the directors, Joe and Anthony Russo, also had the daunting task of concluding a decade's worth of storytelling in just 3 hours. They did succeed, and while it may not be flawless, the climactic showdown between Earth's mightiest heroes and Thanos the Mad Titan, played by Josh Brolin, is a memorable spectacle filled with emotion, humor, and high stakes. We all recognize that Avengers: Endgame served as a fitting conclusion to the Infinity Saga and was a box office powerhouse. But what about its financials? The film's outstanding budget of over $350 million can largely be attributed to its vast ensemble cast. Interestingly, it's only slightly more expensive than its predecessor, Avengers: Infinity War. In the long run, some fans have argued that Endgame should have marked the end of the MCU. However, the ongoing multiverse saga shows no signs of slowing down. Number 5. Avatar: The Way of Water. James Cameron's Avatar. The Way of Water emerged as an expensive venture, primarily due to its innovative underwater filming techniques that necessitated the creation of new camera technology in partnership with the special effects company Weta FX. The film involved capturing live actors submerged in water to achieve full 3D effects and complete performance capture of their facial expressions and movements, a task that demanded advanced technology. Cameron and his team succeeded in producing the visuals and fluid underwater sequences that characterize the final product. This film's distinctive method of presenting a sci-fi narrative called for more intricate filming techniques, which naturally led to an increased budget of nearly $400 million. The project faced multiple delays, resulting in a production timeline that extended far beyond the norm for most films. Filming commenced in August 2017, but audiences had to wait until 2022 for its release. With a hefty investment, Avatar 2 went on to earn an impressive amount of over $2 billion globally. Number 4. Pirates of the Caribbean: On Stranger Tides. There's nothing to see here. This is just another movie making waves in the industry. The fourth installment in the Pirates of the Caribbean series, titled Pirates of the Caribbean: On Stranger Tides, ranks as one of the most costly films ever made, with a staggering production budget of $410.6 million, as reported by Forbes. The movie, released in May 2011, features Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, embarking on an adventurous quest for the legendary Fountain of Youth. The filming took place in England, specifically at the historic Royal Naval College in Greenwich and Pinewood Studios. By shooting in the United Kingdom, the film qualified for a government film tax credit program, allowing productions with costs exceeding $34.1 million to reclaim up to 20% of their expenses. Number 3. Fast X. For car buffs and racers alike, This film is a must-see that deserves a spot on their bucket list. The exhilarating speed, roaring engines, vivid colors, and charismatic drivers all come together to create the pure thrill of racing. Universal Pictures announced that the budget for Fast X, an action-packed car chase film, surpasses its initial estimates, totaling $453.6 million. This staggering figure marks it as one of the most expensive films ever made and the priciest installment in the Fast and Furious franchise, exceeding the original budget by 33.4%. Released in May 2023, this film kicks off a two-part conclusion to the beloved series. The movie cast features A-list actors such as Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez as reformed street racers, alongside John Cena, Jason Statham, and Brie Larson, who unite against a cyber-terrorist allied with a drug lord's son seeking vengeance. Additionally, Charlize Theron and Jason Momoa take on villainous roles. While the film displays spectacular global settings, it's the somber backdrop of Leavesden Studios near London that truly highlights the film's financial scale. Number 2. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Directed by J.A. Bayona and written by Derek Connolly and Colin Trevorrow, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom is the sequel to Jurassic World, 2015, and represents the second installment in the Jurassic World series. The storyline follows Owen Grady and Claire Dearing as they return to the fictional Isla Nublar to save the remaining dinosaurs, only to discover a mercenary group's ulterior motive to transport them to the mainland United States. The film features Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, B.D. Wong, and Jeff Goldblum reprising their roles, with new additions Toby Jones, Ted Levine, and Rafe Spall. Filming took place from February to July 2017 in various locations across the United Kingdom and Hawaii. The movie premiered at the Y-Zinc Center in Madrid on May 21, 2018, and was released in the United States on June 2022, distributed by Universal Pictures. With a budget of $516.1 million, according to Forbes, Fallen Kingdom is the second most expensive film ever produced, ultimately earning over $1.3 billion worldwide. Yet, what would a film be without the voices of critics and accolades? The reception was mixed, with many reviewers praising the cinematography, music, and the film's darker tone. On the other hand, some criticized the screenplay and felt that the series had served its purpose. Number 1. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Star Wars: The Force Awakens takes center stage on this list, officially claiming the title of the most expensive film ever produced, with a staggering budget of $533.2 million. Released in 2015, this film marked Disney's inaugural entry into the Star Wars saga, arriving 3 years after the studio's monumental $4 billion purchase of Lucasfilm, the company that holds the rights to the beloved sci-fi series. In response to the high expectations of the movie fans, The Force Awakens rekindled the franchise by introducing fresh talents like Daisy Ridley and John Boyega, alongside figures such as Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and the late Carrie Fisher, who had captured audiences' hearts in the previous original Star Wars film. Even with the similar storyline to Star Wars: A New Hope, the reboot resonated strongly with fans. Reflecting Disney's financial commitment to ensure the film's success, this movie amassed an impressive $2.1 billion in global box office revenue, as reported by industry experts at Box Office Mojo. It's the end of the countdown. One thing you must have noticed is that whether the movies were massive hits or epic flops, Hollywood isn't afraid to take risks, no matter the cost. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and comment with your opinion.